People villainize Cassie. People who watched her be abused and then became abused or ended up being abused themselves, right? They were so comfortable being quiet when they watched her being abused. But I hear how they speak about Kim, Misa, the other baby mama. They still speak highly of these women. None of them were his wives. Not that that matters. Not that that has any honor to it. She's the only one that got out without bringing children involved, which I think is amazing. I mean, I don't know the reason why, so, I don't, whatever. But yeah, it's almost cult-like to me, where they were so comfortable villainizing her and looking at her like she was the abuser. Mind you, she got into this when she was 19. And it makes me think that, she definitely has a bigger purpose. And if that purpose was to bring this to light and all this stuff, that might have been it. But it feels like even the people who were assaulted and taken advantage of, still there's this cult-like hate towards, or underlying hate towards Cassie, where there's not that speak of honor like I see the other women. And even in the midst of her being abused and taken advantage of, just like the rest of them, her light was irritating even those other people's demons, I feel. Not to make it spiritual, but it feels that way. It feels like this young lady had a calling on her life, and maybe she was the one that was supposed to come in and expose Diddy to some degree, because all of them were so protective of him. And it wasn't until she came out that people started really believing what was going on. And it wasn't until that videotape that people started taking it seriously, the videotape in the hotel. So I always wonder about that. Like, why are people so quick to villainize Cassie? Even it's weird. It's weird. And I really think it's because she has a strong light within her. And I think that's why he was so adamant for so long, why she was the one who he was doing the most egregious things to. And it could have been her innocence, her light. I think a lot of these other people who ended up being abused by him, they were watching other people be abused, And I don't know what she watched. I don't